So Jacob has left me in his flat alone while he's gone to uni, and I figured while I've got access to this awesome camera, awesome lighting and awesome room, I'm going to make a video that I've wanted to make for a long time, but I think what's stopping me? There's nothing. Okay, so this is what it's like from my experience having anxiety. So every morning I'm forced out of bed. Like I suddenly wake up like that in a hurry. First thing I do every morning without fail, I try grab my phone. Every time I grab my phone, I'm worried that there's going to be a text on there which is bad, there's going to be a notification on there that's bad. I'm scared that someone is trying to hurt me, someone is trying to upset me. I'm worried that something bad's going to happen, and every single day without fail that happens. And obviously being a YouTuber, social media influencer, whatever you want to call it, that isn't good because it's a key part of my what I do. I was trying to avoid saying job then. So I'll sit there, I'll check my phone, go through all the notifications, I'll thoroughly check everything. I will literally be like this on my phone, checking that everything's alright, and without fail it always is. Obviously there's the odd exception, but it always is okay. After that, the thing that properly hits me is that my heart is racing. Every single morning my heart is absolutely pounding, and this is something which occurs 24/7 in my mind. My heart, my pulse, as terrible as that is, it's always racing. I can't think of a time where it's not racing. I need to be with someone that I severely and deeply trust for it not to be absolutely pounding, and it freaking kills me because it's just, this isn't right. This is not how someone should be. Not so much anymore, but I used to be scared of leaving the house. Like, I wouldn't want to go anywhere. Like, I had to drop out of college in the end because I was just too scared, and that was horrible. Because I love being out, I love being spontaneous, I love pushing the boundaries, and that, as you know, being a viewer, that is who I am. You know, I just go when other people will be like, I can't be bothered. That is my thing, just being spontaneous. I have trouble sleeping at night. Every single, I want to say dark, but I'm worried it'll get taken out of context. Every single negative thought will run through my mind constantly. There is a big battle inside my head of all the bad things. And being a positivity influencer, I have trouble eating, and I will go some days where I'll just eat nothing. There were times earlier in this year when I was, going through my roughest patch, where I'd finish college and I would just go straight to the pub by myself where I work, and I would just drink. And I would just drink by myself. I wouldn't touch my phone. I would just sit there and just think, what the fuck's happened? Why has this happened to me? And what did I do to deserve this? And there isn't an answer. Everyone suffers, and it's bad. So yeah, whenever I'm making a video and I see like a notification or a comment, I instantly get scared. I'm sometimes scared about releasing videos, even though the videos I make, they're not edgy, they're not controversial. Like, I might talk about Logan Paul, but that's as far as it'll go usually. And sometimes I'm scared to release it. I'm scared of what people will think, and it's a shame because usually people do like the videos, and that's amazing. That makes me so happy. I don't trust many people as much as I should, but equally at the same time, I'm far too open with people. And I don't know if that's necessarily anxiety, but it obviously affects everyone differently. There are times where I literally just want to scream. Like, I just want to just say, fuck it, I just want to scream and let everything out. And that's probably a good thing because it's a way of expressing myself, but that's how I feel sometimes, and it's like, I can't do that, even though I am usually like a really loud and annoying person. I worry far too much about what other people think about me, even when it really doesn't matter. And from the top of my head, this is everything I can think of. Anxiety has ruled over me the past 2 years. There were a few months where I was like, oh, this is sick. That, I'm not ill. I'll be like, oh, I'm brilliant, I'm happy now, I can go out. And the only times where I felt like I could do that was when I was being a sort of negative person, because you know I'm a positivity influencer, whatever you want to call it. I'm all for making other people happy, and that is my own choice. It's not necessarily because I want to impress someone or anything like that. It's because in my mind it's right. I don't want people having to go through what I go through, and that's selfish, fair enough, but it's just like there's nothing more to it. It's who I am. I don't want you to suffer, and it's not fake, it's not bullshit, it's not just for the camera. I generally don't want other people feeling like I have, and there are so many people out there that do suffer, and a lot of them are a lot worse than me. So that's why I do my YouTube thing, to make sure that I can help as much people as I can, even if it's just for a few minutes of the day, just watching a video. You know, if I can make you laugh or smile or just distract you from the mental health issues that we all suffer with, then that's my aim. I've suffered for a while now, but this isn't a guilt trip, this isn't to make people feel sorry for me, this is just my experience. Because if you see this and you might think, oh shit, I'm not alone, and I too hope that other people are like me as well, because I know there are, but it affects everyone differently, and there is so much more to it, but they're just things I just cannot say. And this is me being completely honest with you, but obviously I am a person who gives out advice, that sort of thing. So what I do to deal with anxiety, I keep a little journal, it's just over there. I write down my emotions at different times of the day, so it's kind of like a diary sort of thing. I just write down how I'm feeling, and I'm just completely honest. There's no hiding. I'm just honest about everything in it, and I think that does help. I know some of my friends do that as well. I make YouTube videos about positive things, motivation, because I think that is the key to success, to making other people happy, and that's what I want to do. I'm not about negativity because it hurts me inside. The only time where I felt like I was anxiety free was when I was being a bit more edgy. I was a bit more of a knobhead on Twitter. I was, indirecting people, and I'm sorry for that because that was wrong, and I've apologised publicly for that because that wasn't me. That was a terrible thing for me to do, and it was just me being a bit of a knobhead, and for some reason I felt better when I did that, but that's not me. I can't bear myself doing that to someone. And the main thing I do that helps me deal with my mental health issues is I help other people. Now, I'm not trying to make myself sound good or better, because I'm certainly far from that, but if I can just try to prove to you that there is more, that you can succeed, you can be happy, and you can get somewhere with your life, you can overcome this negative mindset, then that's what makes me happy, and that's what keeps me going. It always has been that with YouTube, and it always will be, because I freaking love you guys, and you mean everything to me, and I just want you all just to be happy. I hope this video helps. If you need to talk to me at all, then feel free. I'm not a dickhead. I won't go around telling everyone your secrets or whatever. I just want people to know that it's okay to not be okay, and that you will be alright, and it's taken a lot for someone like me to come out with this. You can interpret this as you like, but if you're going to judge me for something about mental health, something that affects me personally, then I don't want to hear it. Thank you for watching, guys. See you next time. I haven't given up on YouTube or anything. I just wanted to make this video. But guys, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next time. Goodbye.